Light gun games like Time Crisis and Area 51 were always something of a luxury for me in the arcades when I was growing up. Now, first of all, they were usually expensive. So like $1 to start, 50 cents to continue, which I didn't usually have that much money or tokens. And then when I did play them, I was bad at them. So I didn't get a lot of return on my investment. Now, later in life, I would emulate them, but you know, shooting with a mouse is not the same thing as having that pistol and shooting at the screen. So I wanted to share with you that a new crowd-funded modern light gun is coming starting in just a few days. And if you're a fan of these light gun games, I wanted to make sure you knew about it. Hey there, welcome back to GenXGrownUp. I'm John, and I am a GenXGrownUp. Thank you for taking the time to check out this video. So this new Kickstarter I want to share with you is not launched yet, but about to at the time I record this, from Tassei Denki. I'm sorry if I butcher their name, but they have a light gun called GAAME, which is kind of like game with aim in the middle, and you can see it on the screen. It's GAAME, and I think that's how you pronounce it. But the point is, this is a plug-and-play light gun with games pre-built. Now, you may be wondering, well, look, you know how light guns work. You probably do. Classic light guns rely on your CRT and infrared signals to look where targets are and figure out if you're shooting the right place on the gun. So this new GAAME has a high-res camera inside and uses AI to track what's going on the screen. Everybody says AI. I don't know what part of AI they're using, but it's really cool because what they do, apparently it self-calibrates. So the gun, like as you move around, change your shooting angle, the distance for perspective or whatever, it auto-recalibrates. So it truly is just a plug and play. Though the campaign hasn't launched yet, I was reading through there and it looks like it's going to include not exactly the original arcade ROMs, but here's what it says. The verbiage is interesting. Custom licensed version, faithfully recreated from the original arcade ROM to give you a new and unique arcade experience. Now, I'm taking that to mean, okay, it's a modern, I bet they're gonna widescreen it, because most of those were 4:3. It probably won't have to flash the screen, which CRT light guns games did, so they probably have something smarter in there about how the targeting works. Anyway, it's supposed to be a faithful recreation of the arcade ROM in these. Now, what comes packed in it is Time Crisis. Well, it's for starters, but this isn't a one-trick pony. It looks like they're going to have premium and ultimate tiers that'll not only offer more games, like Point Blank, Steel Gunner, Steel Gunner 2. You might remember Point Blank was like a mini-game shooting game, which I played it a few times, but you never get good enough at it because there's so many different games to play. And then Steel Gunner is kind of like Time Crisis in that you're this police force taking on all these bad guys. But again, shooting, dodging, reloading, all that kind of stuff. Now, from the description and what I can glean from the video, there will be multiple tiers, as I said, like most Kickstarters do. And the variation will be, of course, the amount you have to invest, but the number of games that come included. And it looks like maybe, not confirmed, maybe the color of the gun, because I've seen both a black and a blue gun in the description and kind of the press materials. And what you can see is there is a base unit. This gun looks like it's gonna plug in your TV and you plug the guns into it. And on some tiers, you're even gonna get that foot pedal. You know, the one you have to stomp on so that you duck down and come up behind, cover in Time Crisis in those games. So not only is it a gun with maybe a trigger to do that, but they are gonna offer, it looks like, the foot pedal. So that's even cooler. Now, this whole thing, I'll let you know about it now. It's going live June 24th. Of course, I will put a link down in the description so you can learn more if you want to be alerted to it. I'm hoping to back it. I'm hoping we get a chance to take a closer look at this. I'm going to keep up with the GAAME light gun project. Hopefully be able to review it when it's available. When I do have more info, of course, I will share it in a link here or here, one of these videos. Meanwhile, I certainly hope you found something to enjoy in this quick video. Can't wait to talk to you again next time. Bye-bye.